G'day, Bing Turkby here, and today I'm going to read to you from this book, The Musomancer by Bing Turkby. It's a muso-magical mystery type book, an urban fantasy set in Palmerston North, where there's an evil Musomancer who's a warlock who uses musical magic to create havoc. There's a constable called Benton Airy who's just visiting a character called Jareth McHenry who says he has some information for him about some recent murders in the locale, and Benton's trying to figure out if he's just a little bit out there or if he actually knows something, and Jareth's sister Rosetta has just entered the conversation. "Exactly," cried Jareth, leaping up and almost throwing the grimoire across the room in his excitement. "The prophecy says by the same time next day the spell is in play. The spell takes 24 hours to be fully activated. 5 musicians died at 3 o'clock this morning. That means we have until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning to save humanity. That, Constable Airy, is how I knew you would discover 5 bodies. Airy shifted uncomfortably in his seat. He was obviously having trouble deciding whether to throw his lot in with Jareth or just leave the room. "Mr. McHenry, I have just 2 questions for you." "Question away, officer," said Jareth, as magnanimously as he could. Alright, firstly, why would the Musomancer have to kill 5 people just to play a song? Couldn't he have just recorded all the parts himself? It seems unnecessary complicated, doesn't it? "Constable, if you had studied musomancy, you might know that to cast a spell you must use the right tune and the right words, but on top of that you must give up some of your life essence to power the casting. A spell this big needs the life force of 5 musicians. If the Musomancer had attempted it by himself, he would have been dead at the end of the first chorus." "Oh, okay, well that seems reasonable," said Benton, though he didn't look totally convinced. "But now to my second question. You still haven't told me how you knew Gaz Flanagan was dead." Sensing his last opportunity to convince the officer, Jareth laid out his triumphant piece of reasoning. "Aha! Now we chew at the nubbin of the matter, Your Honour. Officer. The prophecy tells us that 5 people would die at the witching hour, which in old money is 3 in the morning. These 5 people would each bequeath to the world 1/5 of a song. When that song came together, it would contain the seeds of imminent sonic destruction. So at 3 a.m, I looked online using an engine for searching." He made air quotes signs with his hands. He didn't know why, but he could never stop himself from doing it. "This ingenious engine provided me with the name of a computer page." "You mean a website?" "If it please you, Constable. All right, a website called Sonic Fluff. Upon this website were 5 pieces of audio that had been added to the site at precisely 3 a.m, all from people in New Zealand. From the username of one of them, my butler and I were able to deduce the identity of one Gaz Flanagan." Jareth lowered his voice in a confessional manner. "You see, I'm quite a fanatic of the band the BC 108s, so when I saw the username Gaz 108 BC, I cried, 'Aha! Didn't I, Franklin?'" "You did, my lord." "I certainly did, because I knew that I had cracked 1/5 of the puzzle and was 1/5 of the way to saving the world. Find the other 4 musicians and we can figure out what connects them. At that juncture sits the Musomancer." Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.